Yeah, so that scene in the precinct, that's an introduction to 3 separate storylines, all at the same time, all dealing with a little bit of a rebellion for each of those characters. I thought that was so beautifully done and woven together, and in knowing the poster of the movie and knowing that James Dean is the star, I came into it being like, okay, this is his story, but the setup really felt like it was equal parts for all 3 of those characters, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, very true. I mean, we spend a good amount of time on each character. In fact, I think we get to Jim last of the 3, and we don't even spend the most amount of time on him, I think.
He seems to be just that constant that kind of comes in and out with the whistling and the humming, which annoys people and other people react to, but otherwise it's more on Judy and Plato and Ray trying to figure things out with everyone. So Plato's story gets set up at the beginning. He pulled a gun on an animal. What kind of animal was it? Was it a dog?
I think he might have killed the puppies.
Yeah, he killed puppies.
Yeah, I know.
Murder of puppies with a gun.
Okay, isn't there a rule in filmmaking where you don't kill a dog?
I mean, is it the Save the Cat rule that you're thinking of? It might be don't kill a dog for sure.
Yeah, no, this is different from Save the Cat. This is like, if you kill a dog, the audience is going to turn on you.
Oh, this does sound a little bit familiar.
Yeah, and so start out with, this guy killed a bunch of dogs.
They didn't necessarily lose me right away, but where they lost me is when you just saw him at school with Jim the next day. And I was like, what?
It was weird. It made sense in what he needed, because he was looking for a father figure the entire time, right?
Yes.
To be fair, I guess he had a cause, he wanted something, right?
Yeah.
And so it's weird that he dies at the end because he had a cause. I would think that the moral of the film would have been that if you don't have a cause and you rebel without a cause, it's going to lead to bad consequences. But the person who had a cause ended up the worst for everything.
He had a cause, but he was going about fulfilling that cause in a backwards way. There's no amount of steps that takes you from killing puppies to a death.
It's true.
And there's no way that he could have predicted that there would be a young man at the precinct where he was brought in that could fulfill that paternal need. So it's just I'm just doing this thing for some sort of attention because I'm not getting the attention I want. So, yeah, I feel that, yes, he wants a father figure as much as Judy wants, a masculine love as well. They're all just kind of going about it the wrong way. Yeah. Or not going about it in any kind of real way. I mean, kissing your father is one thing, back to Judy. But maybe just saying to your father, hey, I don't feel as if we have a good relationship and I want it to be better, I don't know if those conversations were kind of had back in those times, but definitely just a little bit of communication before going in for a smooch might be the way to go. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, it's very true. I think that's the issue in all movies. If everyone just communicated, there would be no problems ever. But no, you're totally right.
Ruined movies. I just took them out of existence for communication. None of this happens because we all just spoke to each other.
Yeah, exactly.